Cali Cruise. And this shit on auto, nigga. Dirty problem. Reloaded. Now I just want to talk some real shit to you. Yeah. And not that big shit up out you, man. Hey, you bitch made, little homie. You need to be on that coochie made shit, homie. Hey, fuck hip hop. This real shit, nigga. I freestyle this shit. Motherfucker. Dressing up in suits. And we ain't trying to be president. Lacing up them boots. And we ain't leaving no evidence. Hands up, don't shoot. And we ain't taking no settlements. Then Mr. President, who the terrorist? Dressing up in suits. And we ain't leaving no evidence. Hands up, don't shoot. And we ain't taking no settlements. Lacing up them boots. If you want a nigga, come get it, yeah. Then Mr. President, who the terrorist?
On the corner like crack, Big Mac, duck, pass, and be a sack. And I sit back, same thing. When we say gang bang, why you in the world trying to save him from the same thing? That's the same picture in the same frame, bang bang. Another nigga down, put these cuffs on, bitch, face down in the ground. Let it rain in the forecast, straight gray sky, baby. I never seen this shit. Let my back turn. Pussy nigga this black as urn. Through the fire, only black as burn. Now I'ma keep spinning like the world turns. Black power every hour, let the candles burn. Every 28 days is black history. And my mama never said holidays are free. Hands up, don't shoot a nigga trying to breathe. Huey P. Eric gonna whoop next. Me, just the best of me. 4 shots for the rest of me. Snapchat for the recipe. Garvey got a little X of me. Rough Fry Bo X and we, the real Stevie B. Now who the terrorist? Fuck a nigga in Paris, driving impaired for the police, and I won't leave on fire like emoji, little Bo P. Hard dip, pussy gon' speak, ayy.
Dressing up in suits, and we ain't trying to be president. Lacing up them boots, and we ain't leaving no evidence. Hands up, don't shoot, and we ain't taking no settlements. Then Mr. President, who the terrorist? Dressing up in suits, and we ain't leaving no evidence. Hands up, don't shoot, and we ain't taking no settlements. Lacing up them boots, if you want a nigga, come get it then. Then Mr. President, who the terrorist? Who the terrorist is to me, is it you? I'm the one right now living proof. Through the middle, through the fire, or the truth. That's good. Fuck what you saying, shooting on your truth. Bang, bang. Man down, that's another salute. Goddamn. With a middle finger, but fuck you. I'm living my nigga, I'ma live through. Talk about it, yeah, this what we do. Tryna live, nigga, fuck a 9 to 5, 9 to 5. Nigga, I gotta get mine. I'm riding for the hood, got a family to feed, and I gotta feed C2 at the same time. So what you tryna say, get at me. I'ma live this life through tragedy, just to make my nigga through history. Never remake this black history. And I'ma tell you what you need to know. Too intelligent, too legit to quit and ain't telling shit. Fuck you, fucking president. Black suit won't spit in that crack, no evidence. Come through, nigga, fuck your settlement. Fuck taking over, nigga, everybody resident. If you really don't, nigga, better let him in. Free my niggas right now, then let him in. Lacing up in suits, and we ain't trying to be president. Lacing up them boots, and we ain't leaving no evidence. Hands up, don't shoot, and we ain't taking no settlements. Then Mr. President, who the terrorist? Dressing up in suits, and we ain't leaving no evidence. Hands up, don't shoot, and we ain't taking no settlements. Lacing up them boots, if you want a nigga, come get it then. Then Mr. President, who the terrorist?
My hands up, don't shoot. I'm real down to them roots. I'm strapped up, my hands wrapped up, but I swear I ain't no truth. I'm so ready for war and not going to school. Teachers, they boring, they live by the rules. Most niggas I know, man, they live by the two. A kid with no job, so they robbing for food. I pray for them Jews, yeah, I pray for my dogs. Pray that we up and we never gon' fall. Breaking the barriers, beating the odds. Kevin Gates crying cause I don't get tired. Ain't gon' lie, it's hard sometimes. Every day my people dying. Now another baby crying cause he watched his daddy die. How come we so numb to the pain? How could have swore that we broke in the chains? Yeah, the sunshine, but they only see rain. With so much lost, man, what can we gain? Just dead kids and riots. We ain't living, we surviving. Ain't going down without fighting, so I'll just say bring the violence. Crows.
Dressing up in suits, and we ain't trying to be president. Lacing up them boots, and we ain't leaving no evidence. Hands up, don't shoot, and we ain't taking no settlements. Then Mr. President, who the terrorist? Dressing up in suits, and we ain't leaving no evidence. Hands up, don't shoot, and we ain't taking no settlements. Lacing up them boots, if you want a nigga, come get it then. Then Mr. President, who the terrorist?
from members of both parties over a $10 million payment that...
What's going on, everyone? I tried to hop on earlier, but yeah, I thought I was streaming and then I wasn't. I realized I wasn't, and I guess this one little setting that I enabled actually only had me recording but not streaming. And I didn't even realize that until after I went to the dashboard to watch the preview, and I saw that, heck no, it's not even streaming, it's only recording. Go figure. Anyways, for those that don't see the title of this stream, I'm gonna go ahead and put you on the game. It's called From Loyal Voter to Disgusted Critic. The Democrat Party made me sick. Yes, the Democrat Party has made me sick. Now, mind you, I left the Democrat Party. I'm no longer registered Democrat. I left that before Obama's second term. I said, okay, you know what? I'm not going to be a registered Democrat no more. I'm not a registered Republican either. I'm an independent. There are things that occurred under Obama's first term. I did vote for Obama during the first term. I was living in Tallahassee at the time, Tallahassee, Florida, and I was excited. I got caught up in the hype of a black president. Once that hype is over, though, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Now that we got one of us, supposedly, at the highest seat in the land, the highest office in the land. And that first term, diddly squat. So yeah, since then I've been independent. I haven't been Democrat. I haven't been a registered Democrat or a registered Republican. I just bounced out after that. But after years of watching these Democrats since then, just selling out the working people and pandering with their fake virtue signals and all this identity politics and all this other nonsense. Dude, and I've actually been saying this since before Biden was elected, but I'm just sick and tired of the Democrat Party and the way they operate. I'm sick and tired of the Democrat Party. And honestly, the Democrat Party deserves to lose every freaking election that they participate in. Because until you can tighten up, stand on business, and attack the issues for what they are, the Democrat Party is not shit at all. The Democrat Party isn't shit, and quite frankly, the Democrat Party is spineless. They hide behind symbolism with no substance. While at the end of the day, Republicans don't hide behind symbolism. They're all substance. And even if the substance is not something that you agree with, but they're all substance. And they're true to what they feel. They're true to how they sync up and line up, despite what they may do behind closed doors at hotels, in the closets or whatnot. The Republican Party, they stand on fucking business. They flex their Republican muscle. They push the fucking line, and they stand on goddamn business. and they give zero fucks who don't like it, because there's enough of them that do to push the fucking line. And that's the problem with Democrats. Democrats want to hide behind symbolism, try to play identity politics, try to pander to people, pandering to the lowest of stereotypes for the different people, thinking that, oh, that's what's gonna make people rally behind them. Democrats are the pick-me's of the world. The pick-me chicks in high school, Democrats are the pick-me. That's who they are. They're the pick-me. GOP, Republicans are like, you either ride with me or you don't, but we running. Straight up. And that's what's wrong with Democrat Party. They like, oh, we're too good, they're too virtuous, we're too this, we're too that. All in the meanwhile, they're losing. They're losing ground. They're losing people. They're losing face. And it takes a catastrophe, a crisis, to make people run back to them. Democrats is where you go to play it safe and not exact any real change, because Democrats are not about real change, one way or the other. Republicans, they force change. They shove change down your throat. Like it or not, you can see it today. Donald Trump bullying change. You may not agree with what he stands for. You may not agree with his politics. You may not agree with his decorum. You may not agree with his mannerisms. You may not agree with his mannerisms. But what you're not gonna disagree with is the change that he is affecting in people. I mean, look how he changed the Republican Party. Look how he changed the Republican Party. It's no longer the Republican Party. It's the MAGA Party. It is the MAGA Party. And that's crazy. It took conservative values, stuffed it in a blender, sprinkled, poured a whole bunch of MAGA on it, and now you have the new Republican Party. Plain and simple. Now, when it comes to the Democratic Party, I believed in the so-called change that they were talking about. Obama, change, yes we can, so on and so forth. I believed in change. But what we got? You know what I got? I got chains. Chains. They don't like to say it, but guess what? Under Obama, we had more black people dying in police-involved shootings. You know what else happened under Obama? We had more deportations of immigrants. Mind you, of course, when it comes to the deportations, the symbolism was they were more humane about it than what's going on now. And I don't disagree, because the way they're doing shit now, my God, this shit, it boils my blood. Some of the stories that I'm hearing. It boils my blood. Not the fact that they're getting rid of people. They got to get some people out of here. I agree. A lot of people got to go. But the way they're doing it, oh my God. But still, it's crazy how fake the Democrat Party is. The Democrat Party is fake. They're smoke and mirrors. Smoke and mirrors, all talking, posturing. Nobody ain't about shit. GOP, MAGA heads, they gonna push till they hit the wall. And when the wall pushes them back, they'll step back a couple steps, and then they'll try again. They're like that drunk white boy at the party whatever, who's going that liquid courage got them going, thinking they the biggest motherfucker in the room, and they just gonna keep going. That's MAGA. That's the GOP. You may push them back a couple steps, but it don't take long for them to get back up and push again. They're gonna keep pushing that wall, pushing the envelope, push. That's what they do. What's unstable? Fuck it, we deal with MAGA. MAGA's unstable. No, fuck that. Well, actually, MAGA and Democrats are unstable. But anyway, like I said, I used to believe in change. I used to believe in change. I believed in the hope that we could make things better. But all I got was chains. The Obama era hope turned into more war, Wall Street bailouts, corporate obedience. While Wall Street was getting bailed out, what was happening to the common man? We ain't wiping nothing away when it comes to us. Mind you, back then I was in a different tax bracket than I am now. And even now, it's like, okay, just because I'm making more don't mean I want to lose more. That is not the point of making more. If that was the case, then okay, I get it. I see why some people want to stay below a certain tax bracket. But that's that poor mindset. That's the poor man mindset. Now, Democrats, though, I don't know what it is about Democrats thinking using identity politics as a shield is going to save them. That shit is fucking incompetent. It's bullshit. You saw how during the election, this identity politics was like, oh, we are the party of the people, and Trump is evil, and this and that. And even Biden went on Breakfast Club, I think it was, talking about, oh, if you don't vote for him, you ain't black. Nigga, you ain't black. And I use the term nigga loosely. You ain't black. Mind you, I do not agree with Trump being in office. When Trump was running for his first term, I wanted him in office. The only reason I wanted him in office was I thought we as a people were going to wake the fuck up and see just how bad it could be. Not because he was a Republican, but because he was Trump. It didn't even have to do with the Republican Party. It just had to do with the person. The person. It was the person. I would have voted for any other Republican. Trust and believe. Especially during the second term. I was hoping somebody else would win. Because I didn't want to vote for Biden. I didn't want to vote for Kamala Harris. But I damn sure didn't want to vote for Trump for a second term. Trump's first term was supposed to be a wake-up call. It was supposed to be a wake-up call. I don't know what is it about being under Democratic rule, people just fall fuck asleep. You see all the mobilization that occurred under Trump during his first term on both sides. You see how he mobilized his base for January 6th. But you see how a galvanizing figure Trump was, whether it was for or against him. It was supposed to be a wake-up call. Yeah, I put Sleepy Joe in office and everybody just went the fuck to sleep. Nobody was looking past the 4 years this motherfucker was going to be in office. Fuck is wrong with Democrats, man? You got to think long term, long game. The long game is what? This man going to do 4 years and then do another 4 years at his age? Expecting him to beat out whoever Republicans may put up against him at his age? There's a reason why OKC won the freaking championship. Youth. The future. You need youth. You need longevity. You don't need someone that's going to die in the next 2-3 years. You need someone that's closer to relating to the younger people, the working people, the people coming up, trying to survive, trying to live, trying to thrive. Not somebody that's already in their twilight years. And you can see Trump definitely had way more energy than fucking Biden, which is exactly why more people gravitated to an energetic Trump than a sleepy Joe. But yet Democrats, they want to use race and gender and sexuality as a marketing gimmick while ignoring the actual issues of the working class community. For example, after Biden backed out of the race and they put Kamala in, which in itself was the biggest mistake of all for Democrats, especially when it comes for black women. The biggest mistake of them all. What did this... I had to catch myself. Because I know it wasn't her, because she don't even listen to that kind of stuff like that. It was the political strategists that were managing her campaign. Fuck y'all. Real talk. Double fuck y'all. Really? Having a rally in Atlanta, and because it's Atlanta, what are we gonna do? We're gonna parade Meg the Stallion out to twerk? You think we're gonna have all these celebrity endorsements and parades and roll them out just to bring in the vote? Especially when it comes to black people. You don't understand. There is a growing population of more educated, reasonable black folk. And as that population grows, to hide it, there's more of an emphasis on the ratchet. That shit just gets more and more promoted as well. Stop pigeonholing us. Stop sticking us in the box. We're not monolithic. We can definitely think for ourselves. And we don't need Cardi B or Meg the Stallion or any other celebrity to come out and do some dumb ratchet shit to get us entertained. Like we need entertainment. You see when Trump brought out what's them cats from New York? He ain't had them come out and do a song. They ain't rap. They spoke. They did whatever. But it wasn't a performance. It wasn't a show. Because trust and believe that people, Trump's ilk don't even listen to rap anyway. So they ain't even want to, they're not even with that as it is. So they're not even going to fake the funk of acting like they actually listen to that kind of music. You know Trump don't listen to no YN music. You know that. But yeah, we got Democrats in the highest offices of the land out here pandering to the lowest of the lows, thinking that, oh, we need to have some ratchet twerking going on in order to pull in some votes. This ain't the Tyler Perry movie or a Tyler Perry show that's on Netflix. It ain't that. This ain't that. Mind you, that show is a mockery of what is going on. But this ain't that, and that ain't this. And the Democratic Party, they love to herald the working class. They love the working class. They love it so much until it's inconvenient for them. When it hurts their pockets, hurt their bottom line, now it's not about the working class. For example, this is just one minor example. Back during the Biden administration, me and my wife we were business owners, but we dealt primarily with independent contractors, 1099 employees. that helped us to save money while still paying competitive wage and put the responsibility on the 1099 employee to secure their insurance or whatever auxiliary benefits. They wanted to pass a law making it mandatory for small businesses like mine to have to cover insurance benefits for 1099 employees. The whole point of dealing with 1099 employees is not having to deal with that shit. We pay you more than we pay a W-2 employee. You have the responsibility to do with that money how you see fit that works best for you. If you put some of that money into insurance like we do for W-2 employees, very responsible of you. If you don't, that is not on us as the employer. That is your responsibility. If I wanted to cover insurance, then I might as well make you a W-2 employee, pay you less, and start regulating your PTO and sick time and all that nonsense. Because as a contract employee, 1099 employee, you are not obligated to follow my time off rules. You're a contract employee. You're not a FTE. You're not a part-time employee. You're not obligated to my company. You can just duck off for all you want. So, that's just one thing. That's just one thing. But as far as these Democrats, them crushing labor strikes, ignoring gig workers, siding with Silicon Valley and pharma giants, even though they talk a big game in the news, but when it comes to doing making those votes behind closed doors, you see exactly what they're doing. I can't stand Democrats. I'm sick of Democrats. There's a bunch of hypocrisy Olympics. You saw how much shit they were talking about Trump. Especially Biden and them. They talk so much cash money shit talking about Trump is the devil. He is a fascist. He is the worst thing that'll happen to America. After he was elected and the nomination was in and inaugurated, it's all chummy. You even see that one clip of Obama with Trump and they just kikiing and laughing and having a good time. We are the fools for falling into this bullshit of believing that these motherfuckers are really divided. We are the dummies that are falling into this shit. That's why I'm not a registered Democrat. I'm not a registered Republican. I give zero fucks. I just vote on issues. I vote on issues that have more priority than others to be. And I just deal with the secondary issues that come up and be like, well, you gotta take. It's a give and take. It's a give and take. Plain and simple. What you gonna do? Now, what really has my blood boiled today, because I really wasn't even gonna talk today. I was gonna wait till tomorrow night to live stream. But what really jumped on my fucking nerves today was this report about 128 Democrats. No, first it wasn't a report. It was all over social media first. So I had to go find a report. But on social media, they're talking about there was 128 Democrats that sided with Republicans to not vote to impeach Trump or bring articles of impeachment against Trump. And it was over his Israel-Iran conflict handling. Again, my problem with fucking Democrats. Y'all gonna sit here and herald up to the highest hilltops, trumpet just how bad Trump is, and talk all this cash shit. But when you get put in front of the line to do something about it, and your feet are held to the fire to be held accountable and do something, y'all are quick to shut the fuck up and back down. Y'all are quick to shut the fuck up and back down. Now here we have the Hill. I don't know if the Hill is left-leaning, right-leaning, because I don't really follow the Hill like that. But here you see that it says the House torpedoes Representative Al Green's efforts to impeach Trump over Iran strikes. Here, the chamber voted 344 to 79 to table Green's resolution, which charges Trump with abuse of power. 128 Democrats, including the caucus's top 3 leaders, voted with Republicans to table the measure, while 79 Democrats voted against the effort, pushing for the chamber to hold a vote on the resolution. So this 79 that you see here is just all Democrats. 344 voted to say, man, fuck this articles of impeachment nonsense. Green for months has sought to trigger a vote on impeaching Trump, slamming his handling of both foreign and domestic policies. Green is also the same Green, Representative Al Green, that was escorted out of Trump's so-called State of the Union address for what's the proper term? Behavior not fitting decorum or some bullshit like that. Anyway, the congressman on Tuesday re-upped that effort, filing and forcing a vote on a resolution accusing Trump of failing to seek authorization from Congress before striking 3 sites in Iran over the weekend, which Democrats have taken issue with. Everybody's talking shit about this. However, what nobody is doing is holding Trump accountable. They're talking shit, but they're not holding Trump accountable. They're complaining, but they're not holding Trump accountable. They're getting brought to the point where they can hold articles of impeachment and say, hey, da-da-da-da-da, but they're not holding Trump accountable. I don't know Democrats' end game. I don't know what it is they think they're actually hoping to accomplish with this nonsense that they're doing. Because, quite frankly, just like Trump said in that Chopper Talk video, they don't know what the fuck they're doing. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. Everybody's on a different fucking mission. And that's the problem with these Democrats. Furthermore, let's fix this real quick. Furthermore, there is only one rationale that I would accept for, I guess, voting against the articles of impeachment being brought forth. And that would be, simply put, what's the fucking point? How many times did we do it during the first term? Then he became a 39, 49 count felon and then got back into the office. Now Democrats are the minority in the House and the Senate. What is the fucking point? What the fuck for? If ever you guys wanted to herald symbolism and be all this symbolic bullshit that y'all parade, that would be the good time to show your Democratic base, hey, we are still fighting the good fight. We are still fighting the good fight. Even though, truthfully, we know you're not. You're a bunch of spineless hypocrites with nothing better else to do than just put on a good show. A lot of y'all are just puppets. Put on a good show. So yeah, me, I'm not a Republican. I'm not a Democrat. I'm not woke, but I am awake. And I understand that a lot of the media engine, a lot of the what's the word I can use? A lot of the hype, a lot of the motivation, a lot of the grabbing of attention in a certain direction, whether it's for or against, it's all manipulated, it's all orchestrated. Because quite frankly, despite all the talk, actions speak louder than words. Results speak louder than words. And above all, your own ideals and beliefs and faith speak louder than words. And with that, I'm going to call it a night. I would have went longer had my live stream worked accordingly. I was trying out a beta feature and it didn't actually cut out the way I thought it would. So I'm gonna just cut it short. I'm not one of these YNs. I got a job. I get up at 4 in the morning. I go hit the gym for 2 hours. I get myself ready for work. And I put in about a 10-hour shift. And then after that, deal with the kids and all that other stuff. And however the night goes, the night goes. So I'm going to just leave it at that. I'm going to leave y'all with this track, CTW, Change the World. And hopefully, somewhere, someday, we can get people to do just that and make things happen. Until then,
walking and your Jesus ain't involved. I'll be Yahweh, got the juice, sit sideways. Leave it to Obama, but don't bother if the line's great. We just want to get ahead like the time change. Throw a rollie on the wrist, no mind games. Violence still lives where I come from. Hungry little niggas where I come from. I got no idea where they come from. But shit for the ride like a dancer. Dance, 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 dance. Nigga, bigger figure, chicken, new millennium. Dance, nigga, bigger figure, way too many guns. And wait, let's talk about sex. Now these babies having babies while they on to the next. Let the world go on. If you really won't change, be a black man. Let them come home, let the kids have some. Let the kids live on when we go to the end of the zone that we own.